Okay, we're rolling. Welcome, guys. You're going to notice that we are not on video. You've got Sam and Roop in the house with Brandon, and we are experiencing a phenomena that is unlike any we've ever really seen before.
Yeah, it's been something. So what happened is Saturday night, 100-mile-per-hour winds swept through eastern Oklahoma, and in particular, hammered us.
It got Tulsa bad.
Got Tulsa bad. Not just Tulsa, but midtown Tulsa and downtown Tulsa. I think some of the, like South Tulsa seems fine. My parents seem fine. But like, if you live anywhere near a tree, you had some trouble.
And guys, we'll, you know what, maybe we should share some photos on the landing page.
Yeah, we should post those.
The extent of this damage, so I would go as far to say, and I don't say this lightly, is a war zone.
Yeah.
So we have power at the agency. Luckily, those in South Tulsa have power. Mm-hmm. A lot of us here at the agency live in Midtown. We do not have power. We have not had power since that storm blew through at midnight on Saturday.
We're on day 4.
It is the hottest week of the year here. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a cool 95 today.
Yep.
Luckily, we had cloud coverage yesterday, but you can imagine how warm our homes are. Mm-hmm. You've got a generator.
I do have a generator, so for $10 I can have power. When I say power, I can plug things in like a fan for about 10 hours. So yeah, it's not been good here. And the office where we're at, we have power, but our internet is no bueno.
We don't have internet, so we are literally working on cell phone hotspots, and we have an agency Wi-Fi hotspot that totally sucks when 2 or more people are on it.
Well, which leads us also to how's your phone doing? How's the LTE service?
No, so on Sunday I told Roop, and Monday what normally says LTE wasn't even 5G. It wasn't even 5GE. It said SOS,
which we found out means you can only use it for emergency services.
Crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's just the weirdest experience.
Should we tell them what happened to the bottom floor here? Oh
yeah, you tell them because you discovered that.
So Sunday morning,
thankfully no one was hurt there.
Yeah, which is a real miracle, and we'll post these photos too. The Sunday morning I came into the office to see if it had power and I could charge my phone. And pulling in, there's a security guard in the parking lot downstairs, and he said, "Hey, you're gonna have to go in through the basement." And I said, "Well, how come?" And I turned around, and every single, not just one or two, every single pane of glass was gone or severely damaged from the bottom floor lobby. It had exploded basically. And glass had shot all the way across the street into the Ambassador parking lot, into the old Littlefield building parking lot.
We're talking like over 100 yards away.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was it destroyed the plants and the potted plants in there, and up into sofas.
Shattered the glass tables, of
bad.
Course.
So he says, go through. You're gonna have to go through the basement. So I go to the basement. He goes, "Oh, but there's only one door working into the basement. The motorized gates that let the cars in are also broke." So I went through the one door and I come in and. I get into the basement, the same thing. A whole door had blown off coming into the basement. Glass was hanging from the working doors. I mean, it was precarious. And they've gotten it all boarded up, cleaned up, which is incredible. The building maintenance here is incredible.
Shout out to them; they did a heck of a job.
But yeah, I mean it's bad, and it's going to be bad for quite a while.
And so check out the photos on our landing page. If you're listening to this on Spotify, just head over to our podcast section. You'll see today's, obviously no video. We're just going to do a still photo of Roop and me. I look, according to Roop, like I'm going to the lake.
Nothing new there, but yeah,
And here's the thing, man. Major shout out to, I was at a coffee shop this morning, and the amount of out-of-state workers to help get us power back on and civilization restored is phenomenal.
And they're working in the heat,
They
too.
are working.
Yeah, they really are.
And they're not in shorts and a t-shirt, right? No. They're doing manual labor. So guys, thank you. I know you're probably not listening to this, but we really are thankful. We hope to have power back here in the next couple of days.
That's the estimate.
Check out the pictures. We're here in Midtown. There are trees that are 100 to 200 years old that were completely uprooted. We're talking 150 foot, 250 foot, or just 200 feet tall trees gone. It actually hurts my soul.
Those roots that are like 10, 12 feet in diameter, just the whole earth just pulled up and they're laying on their side.
And the last thing that really, and it's a double-edged sword, Roop, because when this first happened, like I'm not kidding, no cell service. You can't make a phone call. It's better. It's a little
spotty.
It's spotty.
I would say spotty is how it's.
But you don't realize how reliant we are on internet and cell service and just how our lives are powered by technology and
electricity.
But it's like, part of me really wanted to enjoy it, but then your house is 95 degrees. My wife and kids journeyed over to Oklahoma City to be with her family so they can have AC, and there's no way my kids could sleep in that, especially a newborn. And yeah, dude, it's just
and
it's
we
wild.
still have work to do. We're still coming in.
And I was talking to Trent about that. It is the tricky part of this is our business is so reliant on the internet and power. And I want to enjoy this time, but I can't, and we can't because the really tricky part is all of our clients. We have 90% of our clients not in Tulsa.
Yeah.
Everyone else is living a normal life right now.
Yeah.
And so hopefully everything is restored here in the next couple of days. I can't wait to have power back on. I am very thankful for a home with AC.
If you could only have one, Sam, if you had to pick, you had to pick between internet or AC.
AC.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I would pick too. But if
I don't want to surf on my phone
the working me though is like, yeah, I kind of need internet.
You know what? Our ancestors are rolling over in their graves.
No, for real.
First, they're like, "What's internet?" And secondly, we dealt with this for a long time.
I don't know how many times Carrie and I have said we were not made for these. Those times.
Oh my God! Someone at the coffee shop this morning, she's like, "Yeah, I could never live in Europe."
Yeah, right.
It's.
I mean, you don't
they rely on sea breeze, and
I get upset when there's not ice in my drink.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
No, absolutely. So today's plan is there is no plan. There is no video. And the reason there's no video is because uploading this with spotty service is impossible. So we're going to figure out, I think Roop's going to upload this on his generator later this evening. We are not talking digital trends. We will get back on that next week. We just wanted to give you, we want to give you a heads up that we're alive. I don't want to say that are we well? We're kind of well.
You know what? We're learning to live in this new world.
We're learning to live in this new world. And as soon as we learn how to do it, the power's going to come back on.
Absolutely.
And we're going to be forever thankful. So, our sanity is somewhat intact. We have our quarterly offsite tomorrow. I'm very excited about.
Yep.
So it'll be a good meeting of the minds. But we just wanted to say hello, and we know that all of our listeners are well. We hope you are well.
And hopefully next week we're not giving you a similar podcast.
A freaking min to that. So to all the Tulsa workers, thank you. To those without electricity, hang in there. To those with electricity, enjoy that cool air.
Stay cool, guys. We'll see you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.